Okay, this is a short 5-minute presentation of Sheetloom with the aim of demonstrating all the key features for regulatory reporting. First of all, we log in. Sheetloom is a SaaS application that runs on Amazon AWS. We can connect this up to your corporate single sign-on system, and we can use two-factor authentication if required. Sheetloom at the moment is completely empty. So the first thing we're going to do is load in the trial balances. So we're going to upload these trial balances from CSVs. They can of course come from any database or any API. We have all those integrations built into Sheetloom. But for the purposes of this demo, we're going to use CSVs. Excuse me. So here we go. We'll upload the first trial balance. So we've got two companies here, two CSVs. Click on the first company, open up. You can see all the fields here. We've got account codes, account names, debits, credits, and we've got a period end and a registration number. I'm just going to change the name of the table to trial balances. Trial balances, and then upload the data. Okay, so that's the first CSV uploaded. We'll click on the table that we've created, and if you select CSV, we can preview our data and we can see all the fields that were in that CSV. Okay, now that we've created a table structure, we can bulk load additional CSVs into exactly the same table. So this is another company with a separate company registration code. We're going to open that. It's got the same format, just upload it. So now we've got two companies, and we'll just sort of view the data here. You can see there's two trial balances, and sorry, there's one trial balance for one company over two period ends. Okay, so it's 2021, 2022. Right, that's us got our trial balances in. Next, we need to pull in the standing data from the company registration document. So for that, we click on our PDF section. I'm just going to wipe out all the previous demonstration. So we've got a completely clean set of completely clean folder with no PDFs in it. So what we're going to do is upload a new PDF, and if we just go to PDF sections, you can see here we've got 10 PDFs. We'll just pick the first one, open up again. I'm just going to change the table name to registrations. Upload that. So that's a new folder created which contains all the company registration PDFs of a particular type. So we can click in here, and then we can add in all the additional PDFs. So we can bulk load them in here. There's all the rest of the 10. Click OK. Upload. So that's each individual PDF document loading in. So now that we've uploaded all the individual PDF documents, we can start extracting the text fields. So first up, we're going to upload a field map which describes where all the text fields are in the PDF. Now that we've uploaded our field map, we can extract all the text from all of the PDFs, and you'll see that in just a second. Quite a fast operation. We could run this over hundreds of thousands of PDFs if required. Boom. So there we go. We've got all the text extracted from each PDF. If we just choose one of them, you'll start to see that, yeah, we can identify headings, and we can identify fields to be extracted from each of the PDFs. The exact location of these are defined in the mapping file. Okay. So we close that one down and we close here. And then we can generate a CSV that contains all the registration details that we're interested in across all the PDFs. And we can view that as a table. You can see here we've got an entry in here for each of the 10 PDFs. Our demo is going to use this entry here. So we're going to pull all these fields in dynamically from the CSV that we've created from all the company registration documents. Close. Right, that's us got our registrations table now. Next, all we need to do is upload our template. And we'll choose our template file, which is a standard Excel document. There's no plugins required. There's no connections needed to any database whatsoever. We can just upload our standard template. That's worked fine. And if we want to just have a look at that template, we'll just down, you can see we're tracking every version of the template here. If we just download that, we can just have a quick look at it. And here we are. We can see what the template looks like inside Excel. So if we jump to our named range section here, you can see we've got our various named ranges defined. Each of these links back into Sheetloom, and each of these links to a specific SQL statement that pulls data out from the tables that we've loaded in. So if you look at period end, you can see here we've got an empty trial balance section here. TB is the sheet. And then if you look at previous period end, boom, we've got another empty trial balance section. And if we have a look at the registrations now, you can see we've just got some dummy placeholder data in here for the registrations. Now all the trial balances from the current period and the previous period are combined with the company registration information, and we build up the accounts using the pink tabs here. So if we have a look, for example, at the balance sheet, there's nothing in it at the moment, it's just a template, but all these elements will be filled in once the trial balance and the previous trial balance have been injected into the template. Similarly, we've got a profit and loss statement, which is also dynamically populated when the sheet is woven with the company information. So I'll show you now how that's done. So we're now at our template explorer section, and you can see the template that we've uploaded, Luxembourg accounts template. And if we then push the weave button, we're going to generate the accounts for a specific company. Now the company that we're going to generate it for is called this, and we're going to then weave this template, add in the company registration number, and we've got the period end date, and then we're just going to weave this for all the policies that we have. So we press the weave button, and that's going to generate a new spreadsheet with the chosen name down here, and that's it generated. So if you basically click on download and then save that off, open it up, you can see that it's injected all the trial balances from the CSVs that we ingested rather. We click period end. There we go. There's the trial balance there. If we click on the previous period end named range, there we go. We've got the trial balance there, and you can see it's figured out what all the accountancy hierarchies are from all the codes. And also, if you look at the standing data tab, it's injected the necessary data from the PDF. And then if we go to the pink columns, or pink sheets rather, we can see it's added in all the necessary information that's required for the company accounts. There we go, there's a profit and loss as well as the balance sheet. Okay, so what we're going to do next is just run the same template and generate another set of accounts for the second company that we loaded in as a CSV. So we're basically going to call this the same name as the ID. So this is going to be the name of the Excel that's getting generated. And then we can click on the registration number that we want to process, the period end, and we'll just again select all the full set of policies. And then we leave that. And we can see we have another spreadsheet generated. Now, if you go to your spreadsheet section, you can see we've automatically created a folder which is the same name as the template. And if you click on that folder, you can see that we have the two Excel spreadsheets for each company residing in there. If we want to generate the PDF document for either of those, we just click on Generate PDF, we share it with the team, and then that's ready for submission to the Luxembourg office. There we have the PDF document. I can click on that, I can see all the previous versions, and then I can just download, and there we have it. That's the PDF document. There's your balance sheet and your profit and loss generated as well. Okay, so that was a whistle-stop tour of Sheet Loom in under 5 minutes. We do have a 30-minute tutorial which covers all the details in much more depth. But thank you for listening to this short extract.